welcome back to the Metal Hunter. My name is Luke. Thanks for joining me. If you guys missed the last video that I put out, I did have a bit of a channel announcement where I am going to be focusing what I originally was going to focus on, and that's extreme metal and underground metal. You know, I've had fun looking at kind of more mainstream bands like Dance Gavin Dance and Bring Me the Horizon and stuff like that. But it's not really where my heart lies. I'm more about finding extreme bands or underground bands or just obscure stuff, you know. I found that a lot of the requests that you guys were throwing at me were a lot of bands that I'm already familiar with, or I'm already a big fan of, or I already was like, yeah, I've heard their shit and I don't care to react to them. So what I've done instead is I've created this massive list of all these bands that have been kicking around for a while, or new bands that I've never reacted to or I've never listened to, and I'm going to start that today. And the first band that I'm going to go for is a band called Ghost Bath. Now, I've never heard these guys, don't know anything about them other than there's a lot of people just slandering them, calling them hipster black metal. Now, if hipster black metal is Death Heaven and Wolves in the Throne Room, fucking giddy up. Give me all of that you got. The song that I'm going to be doing today is called Golden Number. Now, it came out 2 years ago. It was released on Nuclear Blast Records. So the little thing on the video is Ghost Bath refers to the act of committing suicide by submerging in a body of water. Ghost Bath writes and creates under the assumption that music is an extension of one's soul. Now, that actually speaks to me on a really fucking deep level. I always enjoy bands that really fucking put themselves into their music. So, here we go. I'm going to get my shit on the right way. Death. well, that video was pretty full on. I fucking love that. I love that. You know, in some of my previous reactions, I've spoken about bands that kind of do too many parts, and sometimes those parts don't really serve the song. I think Ghostbath, from my first listen, they seem to know how to sculpt a song with many parts that kind of sonically matches each other. Obviously, they've tacked on the piano part at the end. It's meant to be quite somber. Obviously, the song's about something quite dark, self-harm, that kind of stuff. Vocally, that guy is definitely not, he's not playing. You know, you can often tell when someone's just being angry for the sake of being angry, or they're being manic or anything like that, just because they're trying to like be someone or pretend to be something. But that guy obviously has some issues that he needs to work out. And, you know, from an emotional standpoint, I really enjoy extreme metal vocals where they're like, you know, emotionally laying their soul bare. I am very interested in this band. I'm actually blown away by how much this has emotionally impacted me, both visually and also sonically. It was a beautiful song. It was very, very well put together. You know, that middle part where they kind of came in with the lead part, and it kind of reminded me of like I guess a post-hardcore band, or like a emo rock band from like the late 90s or something like that. I'm not talking about like My Chemical Romance and Fall Out Boy. I thought it worked. I'd be interested to see how they do it on other songs. So I will continue to listen to these guys. I might even put up a few more reactions over the next couple of weeks. But what did you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. And if you guys have got any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I won't be able to get to all of them, but make sure that you try and keep it extreme metal. Keep it left field. I want it as extreme as possible. I don't want any popular bands. I mean, I'll probably do some reactions to popular bands, but fucking whatever. Anyway, make sure that you follow me on Facebook and Instagram. It's a great way to connect with me. And yeah, make sure you subscribe. Don't be a dick. And I've been Luke from The Metal Hunter. I'll see you through the week. Bye.